Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jazen Livier, and on my channel you can expect videos on beauty, fashion, fitness and my lifestyle. So today I'm going to be doing an in-depth eyeshadow tutorial on this eyeshadow look. Also guys, please remember that I am new to this and I'm also learning. So I'm just trying to teach you guys all the makeup tips and tricks that I've learned throughout the years while doing my makeup, and all the trials and mistakes that I've made, so you guys won't make the same mistake and spend loads of money getting the wrong product. So I thought I would teach you guys the right palette to get, the right brushes to get, as well as sometimes the right skincare that may work for your skin type, and some fashion and styling tips that would also work for you. So guys, please remember to like this video, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and ring that bell notification so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video every single Tuesday. You can also follow me on Instagram if you want to keep updated with everything that I am up to. And I hope you guys like my braids that I've done. I would also leave the information for the person that did my braids in the description box below. It is pretty long and I love the color. It's really nice and summery. So I would leave her details, as I said, in the description box below. So guys, let's just get into the video. Okay guys, so for this eyeshadow look, I'm going to be using the Morphe and James Charles collaboration eyeshadow palette, and as well the 13 eyeshadow brushes. Please stay till the end of this video because I am going to do a little review on these products and if it's best for you to get it or you should probably get something else. So I'm going to show you guys how the eyeshadow colors are. So these are the colors here. It's very nice, bright, summery colors, and you also have the option, if you want to do something that is more nude, you have the option of that above the palette as well. Also, all name for the palette does come on a clear plastic like this. And for the brushes, I am just going to be using 13 eyeshadow brushes. Some of them I've used already. It came in a nice case like this. So I would leave a review of all of these products that I use. So the first brush that I'm going to be taking my Morphe 441 brush. So it's a blending brush like this. And I'm going to dip into the purple color, which is called Escape. So I'm going to dip into this color right here. And I'm going to put that on the outer area of my eyelid. So I'm just patting and blending it very slightly, but I'm mainly building up that color. So I'm just taking very little at a time, so that's the reason why I'm going back into it that much, and I'm just blending that in. And then I'm going to take my Morphe 456 brush, which is much smaller than the other blending brush I have. And I'm going to dip back into that same purple color, and I'm going to bring that in the inner area of the eyelid. So I'm just drawing a straight line with that, and then I'm going to come up into the eye area as well, a bit closer to the brow bone. So this brush is great for like doing that definite line that you want to get with your eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna go back with my 441 brush and I'm just gonna blend it some more on the outer area. And notice guys, whenever you're blending, it's really good to hold your brush more on the outer area and not too close up, because on holding it on the outer area helps you easier to control the blending of the brush. So I'm just lightly blending that, nothing too heavy. And I'm just wiping off the brush as well. Then I'm gonna go back with the 456 brush and I'm gonna dip into the pink color. Show you guys. Into this pink color, just at the end right here. And it's called Skip. And I'm just gonna put that above the purple. And I'm just outlining that, but I'm gently patting in and building up that pink. And I'm blending it into the purple. And you can bring it however high you would like it with a brow bone. I don't want it too high, so I'm not gonna go too high with it. Then guys, I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm dipping into the purple again, and I'm just gonna make a definite line with the purple. So I'm just darkening that line. And I'm doing this because you can tell exactly where the purple color break and then where the pink color came in. Then I'm gonna go back in with some pink. And just slightly blend that in. Okay guys, now I'm gonna be taking my Morphe 224 brush and I'm gonna be cutting the crease of my eye. And for that, I'm just gonna be using my NYX primer in white. So I'm gonna start in the inner part of my eye and I'm gently patting that in to cut the crease of my eye. You have to be very careful with this because it's easy to smudge. So once you get the crease area where you want to cut, then you can build the color up on the eye. Next guys, I'm going to be taking my Morphe 166 brush And I'm gonna dip into the shimmery blue here. So I'm gonna dip into this blue just right here, and it's called Acapella, and I'm gonna pat that on the eye area and just build that up on the outer area of the eye. So I'm just packing and building that color there, just very gentle. Then guys, I'm just gonna wipe off my brush, and I'm gonna dip into this shimmery purple here, shimmery color just right here, which is called Artistry, and I'm gonna put that in the inner area of the eyelid. So I'm just patting and I'm building that in as well. And you're bringing it onto the blue shimmery color. So I do have a slight smudge there, so I'm just trying to carry up my color up there, but I can easily pass over that smudge with the same dark purple. Okay. Then I'm gonna be taking my Morphe 506 brush, which is a tiny blending brush, and I'm gonna dip into the same shimmery blue, and I'm just gonna gently blend it into the purple. I'm wiping it off, and then I dip into the purple, the shimmery purple, and I'm gently blending it onto the blue as well. So just a slight blend, so you won't get any harsh lines. Okay guys, with the same Morphe 456, I'm gonna dip back into that dark purple color, and I'm just gonna pass it over the area that I have the smudge. And then I'm gonna take the same purple as well and kind of blend it into the blue shimmery color. I'm gonna dip into this gold shimmery color just right here, and I'm gonna put that below the brow bone. And I'm taking my same Morphe 506 brush, and I'm putting that below the brow bone, just outlining the brow bone only with this gold. And I'm slightly blending it into the pink. I'm just gonna put some more on the other side. Next guys, I'm just gonna take my NARS concealer, and I'm just gonna put it below the under eye area so I can do the under eye area for you guys. But first I'm gonna use a wipe and just wipe off any dust off that I may have. And then I'm gonna go in with the concealer on a very small brush. Just conceal under the eye. And I'm just gonna use my beauty blender do that quickly. I have been barely sleeping these days, so I've been getting like some fine lines under my eyes because I can barely sleep. I think it's because that I'm really stressed. But because of like everything with COVID-19 and everything, it makes me really stressed and anxious when it's time for me to sleep that I'm barely sleeping. But what can I do? I'm trying to sleep these days. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go with the same Morphe 506 brush, and I'm gonna dip into that dark purple that I put on the outer area of my eyes, and I'm just gonna bring that below the eye area. But I'm also sticking to this straight line as well. And you can bring it down however far you want in the eye area. And then I'm gonna dip into the same pink and bring it in the inner part of the eye. Then guys, I'm gonna be taking this smudge brush, which is the Morphe 508 brush, and I'm gonna dip into the white color on the palette, and I'm gonna put that in the inner area of the eye. I love how the white made this entire eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna put some more on the other side as well. Next guys, I'm just gonna use, to outline my eyes, I'm gonna be using this nude pencil, and it's the Rimmel London Scandal Eye eyeliner, and I'm gonna use this to outline my eyes because I think it's gonna make my eyes look much more opened up and awake, because I think I do look very tired because I'm barely sleeping. So I'm just gonna outline the eyes with this. And you have to be very careful because usually like I would like cry when I'm doing this because I have really sensitive eyes. So I'm just trying to be as careful as I can while doing this. Next, just put on some mascara below the eye area. Okay guys, that's about it. I'm just gonna put on my eyelashes and also my foundation and just finish up my face, and I'm gonna be back with you guys to review these products. Okay guys, so this is the final look. The last thing that I need to do is I need to contour my nose, and I said that I would leave that to do it on the camera because I am gonna use one of the Morphe brushes, and this is the contour brushes. And it's a slightly angled brush. It's E62, slightly angled for like contouring your nose. So I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty matte stick, and I'm going to gently put a little bit on the brush to contour my nose for you guys. So I'm gently starting at my brow area, and I'm gently passing that down the nose area there. So I'm not putting too much, and I'm also holding my brush out at an angle and not close up. Okay, and for my lips, I am using a MAC shimmery lipstick. This is the MAC lipstick that I'm using here, just to show you guys the color of that. And it is Model Behavior in this color. And to outline my lip, I also use a MAC pencil as well. And this is in the color Heroine. Okay, so that's for my lip. And guys, now I'm just gonna give like a slight review on all of these brushes that I use. Again, it came in a leather case and it have Morphe and James Charles embroidered on the case, so it's really nice and also handy because I have been using this to like put other makeup stuff as well. So this case is definitely handy for your makeup. And to review the brushes, so first of all, I'm gonna review the brushes that I used to create this makeup look. So one of the first brushes that I used was the Morphe 441 brush, and this brush is for like blending the crease or anything that you may have to go on the outer area of the eye. So I did use this brush to put the darker purple on the outer area and to blend that into my crease area. This brush is perfect for that. Next brush is this again. It's a next blending brush. It's the Morphe 433 brush, and this is much smaller than the bigger one. And again, this is for blending and for putting any colors onto the crease area of the eye as well. Another blending brush again would be the Morphe 456 brush. So this is for blending any smaller areas that you may have, or if you want to like pat any color into the eye area, you can use this brush for it because it's more of a detailed brush. I did use this brush to pass the pink over the purple when I was doing my eyeshadow, so it is great for that and any more kind of like little blending or detail stuff that you want to do. This brush would be great for doing something like that. The next brush, which was one of my favorite brush as well, is the Morphe 506 brush. This brush is great for like any type of little details that you may want to put in your eyeshadow. I did use this brush for doing below my eye area, for putting in that purple color and also the pink color in the inner area of my eyes. I also did use this brush for blending in my two shimmery colors, and I use it as well for putting this gold shimmery color up above the pink color and the one below the brow bone. So this brush was perfect for that, perfect for any little details that you do want to do with any eyeshadow. I said this brush is a yes. Next brush that I used was the Morphe 224 brush, and this brush was what I used to cut the crease of my eye. Again, the angle of this brush makes it perfect for cutting the crease of your eyes, and it's very detailed, and I didn't get much smudges when I used this brush to cut my crease. Next brush is the Morphe 508 brush, and this is a smudge brush. This brush probably is my third favorite in the set, so I did use it for putting the white color in between my eye there. And this brush can also be used for like putting eyeshadow below the eye area, because again, this is a very detailed brush, and because of how small it is, you can use it to do very detailed stuff in any eyeshadow look. You can also use it to like outline the brow bone. If you want to put like a shimmery color below the brow bone there, you can use this brush to do that. Next brush is the Morphe 166 brush. So the Morphe 166 brush was the brush that I used to pat the shimmery colors on the crease eye. So when I crease my eye, I use this to pat all the shimmery colors. This brush was great for that. Next brush is the Morphe 152 brush. So again, this brush should be great for like any little details that you want to do in your eyeshadow. If you want to put some shimmery color below the brow bone, or even if you want to put color below the eyes, I think this brush would be great for doing something like that. Next brush is the Morphe 410 brush. I didn't use this brush in doing my makeup look. But I think this brush would be great for like if you want to outline the eyebrows. I think it would be good for doing that. Any highlights for the eyebrow area, I think this brush would be great for that. Brushes that I did not use, the set also comes with an eyebrow brush which has a spoolie and as well the details for doing your eyebrows. I haven't used this, so I'm not quite sure how it works, if it's a great one to get, but that's that. Another brush that comes is the Morphe 124 brush. Again, I didn't use this brush, but I think it would be good for like any details that you have to put in your eyeshadow area. I think this brush would be great for that. Last and final is this very tiny detailed brush, which is the Morphe 250/0 brush. So this brush is perfect for like if you want to do like any line or any glittery line of eyeshadow, or any type of detail, something, or if you want to draw on like love hearts and do an eyeshadow look like that. I think this brush would be perfect for it. I haven't used it yet, so I'm not quite sure how great this brush works, but I believe it would work good. Overall, for this entire brush set, I would definitely say it's a yes. If you are a beginner of makeup and you're looking to get like the perfect brush set, I would definitely say this brush set, give it a go, because I think you can get great results with it, and you can also create a lot of different looks using just these eyeshadow brushes. Okay, so now I'm gonna review the palette. So the palette came in a black case like this with Morphe and James Charles embroidered on it as well. So let's have a look at the colors. So these are the colors here. I love these colors because it gives the options of very nude brown colors to the top, and then below we have these bright shimmery colors. If you want to do something that is full of like some nice bold colors, you can definitely get it with this palette. So as you guys saw, I use a lot of the colors from below the palette to create this bright eyeshadow look. But if I'm looking for something more on the subtle side, I would go with more brown colors, which is above the palette right here. So overall, for first time users, if you want to create like different eyeshadow look, I would say this palette is definitely worth it. I can't remember the price I paid for it, but I would probably put the price on the screen of what I paid for the palette and also the brushes. First time makeup people, this palette is definitely a yes. The only thing is, like, if you're doing any eyeshadow look, you do have to use an eye primer because there's a lot of fall off, and James Charles did say that these colors do need an eye primer. So I would say definitely get an eye primer, and you can create amazing look using this palette. And the brushes, these brushes last really long, because I did look at some reviews before purchasing these brushes and all the reviews seem really good. So I would definitely say if you are a first time person and you want to like invest in something for brushes or invest in a palette, I would say these are two great investment for any look. Okay guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope my eyeshadow tutorial was helpful for some of you all who didn't know exactly like how to blend different colors or how to mix different colors together. I hope this video was helpful. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you like this video, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and support my channel with love.